So I have a brand new Mezco figure, just got it yesterday, and this is Doc Savage, also known as the Man of Bronze. Created in March 1933. According to Wikipedia, he is of the competent man hero type. I've never heard that phrase before, but he is extremely competent. He is not super, he does not have any superpowers. He is a human being, but kind of like Tarzan and Conan and other characters, he has taken himself to such an extreme that he is beyond human. Uh, like those characters, it's kind of a combination of intense training, superior genetics, unique upbringing that produce this kind of super superhuman character. Doc Savage, I'll be honest, is not a character I care that much about. It's nothing against him. I really like the concept of, now I'll use it, the competent man hero type. It's just that his time in the public consciousness faded even before I was born. He was very, very popular for a long time, mostly in kind of these pulp stories, but really, I read very little regarding Doc Savage. It's a story, and what I read with Doc Savage, I wasn't that impressed by. But there's tons and tons of stuff, so I probably just got not the best stuff. So he kind of goes with another character that was released last year, which is the Shadow. So I have that too, and it kind of makes me think that we're probably eventually going to see the Phantom, who is I kind of think of the three of them together, these pulp fiction heroes. So he comes with all sorts of gimmicks and stuff. The glasses, which they look so good, they look really sized correctly. They are removable. Okay, and his hair is fuzzy. I did not expect that. So that lends certain authenticity to it. I love these figures, particularly these clothed figures here. They're just so, the tailoring is so fantastic. And the boots, everything is amazing. So we have some additional heads. Come on, stand up. This is the head that came with the figure. And then we have this one, which looks darn near almost exactly the same. And then we have this one, which again looks almost exactly the same. So, they're so similar, but I felt the need to create three of them. And then we have a fourth one, and this one looks quite a bit different. Same character, but a different interpretation, different artist. This one is, according to the box, this is the pulp cover portrait, as opposed to the other three, which are the pocket novel portraits. So, like I said, different artist drew him differently. We have a vest, which, according to the instructions, you just pull the arms back and put it on. I could not get that. I couldn't get the arms even close to that. But this is a unique figure for Mezco. I've never seen this before, where the clothes are actually removable. So on his belt here, you can unsnap this, open it up, it's Velcro, and I guess kind of pull the pants down. And the reason you would do that, and so with the shirt off, it might be easier to pull the arms back and put the vest on. Although then that wouldn't make sense, because, well, he couldn't wear the vest over the shirt if that were the case. But he's got a ripped shirt. Okay, and so that, along with this head here, kind of create an iconic cover that they kind of reproduce here. So this is from the pulp cover portrait, but in the picture in the book, he's wearing the ripped up shirt. So I'm not sure why they didn't demonstrate him having the ripped up shirt, since it's, according to the instructions, you can put it on. Which again, I'm such a coward. I don't want to sit there and try and, pull these things apart and stuff. with any risk of damaging the figure. So it comes with a gas mask. Okay. And then all sorts of other things. This one doesn't stand as well as some of the others. Oh, the heels will come out. Okay, and then he's got kind of stuff in there. Both heels are removable. Stay. All right, and we have a periscope, a grappling hook. We have 6 grenades, 3 gas grenades, and I believe a walkie-talkie. Also have a knife and scabbard. And then we have his gun and his ammo drums. And the gun, I believe, will go in here in his vest, if you can get the vest on. And then these are his wrist, wear on his wrist. I think they have a watch on one. I don't know. I don't know if I'll put those on. None of the pictures, I don't think any of the pictures show him wearing his, well, I guess maybe the one. I think he's got the wrist things on there. Yeah, he does. I think it looks really nice. I think they did a fantastic job on the facial sculpt, on the body. Everything looks fantastic. But I'm going to go with this, and I don't think I'm going to go with the glasses on. Well, actually, it looks kind of okay, but yeah, I guess it came out, but it kind of made a line in there. But I guess you just play with it a little bit and it's perfectly fine. The muscularity looks great. The articulation, perfectly fine. Have them doing all sorts of different things. So, yeah, I think that there's probably a decent chance they're going to come out with the Phantom to complete the trio. Although, it's been a long time, you know. But from the time when you order one of these to the time when it comes, can be well over a year. I don't remember when I ordered this. It was probably $120, $130, something like that. I don't remember when I ordered it, but probably a long time ago. Maybe early last year. It was probably a year ago. So from the time you order it to the time it actually comes, it's quite a while. There's also one gun blast, or actually it comes with 2 gun blasts. So you could, stick that into the gun barrel. And of course, as always, it comes with a whole ton of extra hands for doing different things, throwing and holding the knife and the gun and all sorts of stuff. And the box is a nice size, not overly large. And you could see in here, kind of, it looks worn. They did that on purpose just to give it sort of a look of antiquity. Like it's old, but it's pretty neat. And I really like these pictures where they put him in different poses with backgrounds and stuff, because it just shows how neat the figure is and how nice it is for displaying. So that is Doc Savage, aka Clark Savage, the Man of Bronze, one of the classic pulp heroes of the 1930s and 40s, and I think 50s and 60s. But like I said, by the time I was born, people weren't really talking about him.